am regular and you are cute. Ba-da-da-da-da. You are cute.
You're so cute.
You're so cute.
Like that.
No, little ponytails. I gotta put them back in the buns, but I think I'm gonna take them out tomorrow.
I'm impressed you're holding it in as long.
Oh no, I'm gonna take it out tomorrow. I'm really just doing it so I can shoot the Keto Crate unboxing and the date night, and then I'm taking it out tomorrow.
Is it annoying you?
No, it's not really annoying me.
I would think that would be more carefree, right?
No, but the care was never the problem. It was the style.
Oh.
I don't dislike this style. It's just not my favorite when I can't have like something hanging like a ponytail or something.
That's
you know, like.
So your preference is you like to feel the flowy.
I don't like the feel of flowy. I like the look of the flowy better.
Oh, nice.
I always think it makes me look more feminine. Because I feel like, I feel like right now I look like my dad. Like I am my dad. Like I just
definitely don't see that.
I feel like I have a very square face, like and things like that. So the look of my hair.
No, none of those things are true.
It's just my personal preference.
I got you.
That's all.
I got you. The subconscious is a hard thing to fight.
Exactly.
Very beautiful.
Good morning, Krista. Hi, Aaron. Good morning, Dama. Hi, Rebecca. Good morning, Joyce. Hi, Beth. Hi, Rashana. Says happy Sunday. #WAC fam. How is everyone this morning? I am feeling great. JJ's here. Says hi, everybody. Wonderful. Good morning. Gigi's here. Good morning, Dr. Wines. Yay. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Melissa. Good morning, Felicia. Hi, Sheila.
Good morning,
Dana
everyone.
Said, good morning, Whackers girl. You are beautiful. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I just, I feel like you're allowed to have preferences for how you view yourself. Just because you don't prefer yourself looking one way doesn't mean you don't think you're beautiful. It's just like, if it was up to me, it wouldn't be this way. Yeah. Like I said, I did not ask for this hairstyle. My hairstylist was like, can I just do something to your hair? And I was like, I don't care. What else? I do appreciate the, that it is maintenance free and carefree and everything.
You ain't got to worry about it.
Yeah, but I do, my preference is to be able to have my hair hanging down. Yeah, so
I got you.
Whether that's in a ponytail or whether it's down, then that, that is normally what it is.
Makes sense.
But I love me a good bun though. I'll tell you that. So that's good.
That is awesome.
Yes. Melissa says, hope you've been enjoying your birthday celebration, Rashana. Me too. I know she has. She done sent me some pictures of what she's been enjoying. And I'm just like,
oh my goodness.
Yay, you made me so proud. It's like goals. It was not goals because I met my birthday goals.
Was it comparable to your birthday?
It was funny. The things that she chose, there was pizza involved, but then there was other stuff like Chinese food. And I was like, I would have never thought to go that route. But I see you. There was these gourmet, these cookies that were just amazing.
She went to a French bakery?
Not a French bakery. She went to fresh. Yeah, no,
an actual bakery.
Maybe like a Heitzman's or something like that. It was an actual bakery. Yeah. Oh my God. They look so good.
Those are the best.
Dee's here says, good morning, wackos.
She really did choose the right choices.
Yes. So it was.
To see these photos.
It was good. So I was happy to see those. I was like, those were good. I see. That's where I want to go. I want to go to a bakery.
A bakery?
Yeah. That
for your birthday?
Yeah, sure. In general, I just don't want store-bought. I want true bakery-made things.
Difference.
Yes. Tanya says, "Good morning. How is everyone? Whack world. You right?
Fresh baked, always better."
Yes. JJ said, if you take it down autumn, it'll be wavy. And it'll be cute too. Yeah, that's what I plan. I plan on taking it down and probably keeping the crimps for a little bit. It'll be wavy and crimpy. Joyce said, I love Chinese. I love Chinese food too. It's just not one of those. Maybe I guess I say I like it. When I have it, I enjoy it, but it's never something I have to go out of my way to get.
Yes, that's kind of the same way with me. When I have it, I do enjoy it, but I just never think about it when you're like,
what do I want? Yeah, exactly. Rebecca
I might
said,
have to write that into my
Chinese food is so good. Yes, it is. Sheila said, look at your watch tan line. Yeah, my Fitbit is charging. So luckily we don't really have anywhere to go. Yeah, luckily we don't really have anywhere to go.
Blur that out.
So that I don't have to worry about not getting my steps in, but it is charging right there. I see it. So hopefully, like, I don't do any strenuous activity
until you walk out
without having it.
Charging.
Exactly. So Dana says General Tso's chicken or cat, whatever they use. I know, right? I don't ask no questions. But you know what it really is? It's the way they chop up the dark meat chicken. You know, like that's just
the weird part.
That to me, because I'm used to seeing like it's just the dark color of it in general. But I'm like, this does not feel like chicken, but I'm used to like boneless, skinless chicken breast, you know, and it's like a breaded, nubbin chicken thigh.
I live in the dark meat section.
No, yeah, so it's just different. It's just different to me. Dr. Weiss said beef and broccoli, keto style. Yeah, you remember, honey, when I used to make you your beef and broccoli? Yeah, you can definitely do beef and broccoli keto style. But to me, unfortunately, Chinese food ain't Chinese food if there's not a fried rice and egg roll component to it, you know? So, you know, even if I would have egg roll in a bowl or fried cauliflower rice, you know what? I take that back. To me, Chinese food isn't Chinese food unless, like, a person from China is making it. Like, even if I were to, like, buy the rice and the this and all that, I'm not making my own Chinese food. You know, like Chinese food isn't Chinese food unless it's takeout to me. I give
credit to the chefs.
Yeah, so it's just like, even when I make egg roll in a bowl or cauliflower fried rice, I really don't even consider that like Chinese food.
I feel they put a little extra love in it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a little love bucket.
Love bucket. Felicia says, I make keto-friendly Chinese with GQ sauces, way less salty. Yeah, but yeah, like that is definitely a food type that I don't have to go out of my way to like recreate. Similar to pasta. The beef, I did used to make him beef and broccoli. It was
with the teriyaki Hughes sauce.
Yeah, with the G Hughes teriyaki. He loved that. It was good.
Let me tell you.
It was good.
Let's go over here and talk.
Oh my gosh. Bye. Kathy's here, says hello, Richard and Autumn. Hello.
You're supposed to follow me over there by myself.
JG said, Felicia, what sauce does G Hughes have that's Asian inspired? Oh, they have teriyaki sauce. They also have like an orange ginger sauce that he really likes. Yeah. And then they have like steak sauce. Yeah, like when you find all of them, you're like, dang, they got a lot. Now they have ketchup and honey mustard. Yeah, I mean, they have pretty much everything.
All the barbecue flavors.
Tanya said
the Hughes selection they had at Walmart the other day was massive.
Yeah.
It's like Walmart, what is going on?
Walmart has a lot of stuff.
It's crazy.
We can go shopping at Walmart on like Fridays at 8 a.m. if you want to go. That's not the only time I'll go.
Crazy ratchet, but they be having stuff.
They be having stuff. Tanya said from New York City, grew up Chinese food, the best. I actually made sticky garlic chicken with lo mein. No, that's so
what I'm talking about is there's so many home chefs that have quality skills. Actual chefs, they just don't got the papers behind.
That's crazy.
They don't got their credentials, but get them in the kitchen with some ingredients. You're about to back up.
No. Dana said G. Hughes has salad dressings too. No, I've never seen those. I've never seen like the G. Hughes ranch, or maybe we have to go back down to the salad dressing section. I know, pretty much, exactly. So, Aaron said they have a sweet chili sauce too. You're right. Yeah, G. Hughes has a lot of stuff. Yeah, JJ said, okay, thank you. I only saw the barbecue and honey mustard. No, they got ketchup. They have all sorts of marinades. They call them marinades. So look for them in the marinade section. Yes. So
they might be hitting all out the store. So
yeah,
you might got to do that. Go up each aisle.
Yes. Rashana said, yeah, Chinese food ain't Chinese food unless it comes from China or a Chinese restaurant. Yeah, I mean, that's how I feel. I feel like it's everyone's preference. Like if you want to make it at home, or even that's frozen stuff that comes in a bag that you mix in you've saute down and add the sauce packet.
If you take that extra step,
it's up to you.
I always say when we watching the Food Network, there's certain things that separate a regular person from an actual chef. And it's like stuff that like, marinate anything for more than 6 hours. You know, if you ever take the time, you plan your food a day ahead and stuff like that. Like those are the things that like professional chefs do all the time. That home chefs are just like, you're not just doing stuff together. You're actually planning an entire meal. That's beautiful.
I would never do that.
Well, we realize.
Good morning, Kelly. Gail says you can make your own sauce with liquid aminos, coconut aminos, vinegar, hot sauce, ginger. Are you hearing all these ingredients?
I know,
Gail?
right?
I'm going to go buy it in a bottle.
Gail dabbles in a little home chefery.
Tanya said, I'm willing to make some Chinese food dishes because it's just not the same here in Georgia. See, now that I could imagine. So shout out to the home chefs. I know, right? Not me, him, unfortunately. Dana said, never seen ranch, but I have the Italian dressing and it's delicious. Oh. Shelly says, Sweet Baby Ray's has a sugar-free barbecue sauce now. It's my favorite so far. It's so good. Yeah, but what is the sweetener and like, are the ingredients similar to G Hughes? Because if that's the case, then I'll buy it. But sometimes I feel like that stuff can be so good and cheap because they use crappier ingredients.
Well, we saw it the other day, and that's what your mom swears by. She loves sugar-free G Hughes.
Well, not G Hughes. It's Sweet Baby Ray's. Yeah. So I don't personally, it's not my jam because it's not the spiciest. Like G Hughes has the spicy one that I like the best. I mean, it's a fine regular barbecue sauce, but I like spicy. And I know you can just add red pepper and hot sauce to it and stuff, but I like the flavor of G Hughes. Well, yeah, so you already stuck on your brand. Yes.
We'll dabble our toe into the Sweet Baby Ray's every now and then.
Yeah. And also, once again, if you notice, barbecue sauce is not something that I use a lot, so true. Like I don't really, I don't really buy it enough to be like, I buy this one every single time. It's like, no, on the once every 3 months when I buy barbecue sauce, I'll just grab a bottle of G Hughes. So JJ said, I had a salt and pepper. I had for YouTube for a friend. It's coming out next week. That's awesome. Salt and pepper chicken. That sounds good.
Top of that.
Gigi said, JJ, I made steak in the air fryer last night, 370 for 20 minutes. Came out wonderful. I've been thinking I wanted to use the air fryer this week, but I'm trying to talk. Maybe I'm talking myself out of it. Shelly says it's sweetened with allulose. That makes sense. I was thinking to reheat all my meats because instead of putting them in the microwave where they could like gum up, or the actual oven would take forever, I could put them in the air fryer for like 5 to 10 minutes and they just crisp right back up again. So, yeah, exactly. Depending on the temperature. Jasaris here. Good morning.
Steak in the air fryer, though. I'm interested.
Oh my God. JJ said, Gigi, I bought a cast iron skillet, but my steak is in the freezer. Lord, just let me know how it turns out. I cannot do it. Dr. Y says, sugar-free Sweet Baby Ray's is good. My coworker bought me some a few months ago. I love it. Yeah, those good supportive coworkers.
Allulose is what's in it?
Yes. Allulose is
one of the good.
Yeah. Well, we haven't really seen enough, and I haven't done any testing on allulose, but allulose is a sugar, but it doesn't raise your blood sugar. Like it's not a sugar alcohol. It's not a fake sugar. It's an actual sugar, but it doesn't raise your blood glucose. So you can technically subtract it. That's what they say. I haven't really seen a lot of blood glucose tests with things sweetened with allulose. I'd be interested to see that.
We'll have to do
but yeah. So, it is interesting. Tanya said, Autumn, the air fryer is amazing for reheating your meat, steak, and ribs too, Richard. Melissa said, steak in the air fryer is so good.
Well, I'm more of a traditionalist when it comes to that. I'm gonna try it though.
No, he's more of a traditionalist when it comes to like cooking it for the first time. Like pan and grill,
good hard sear.
But like for reheating it, I'd definitely be interested in trying that because I don't want my meats to get gummy. Exactly. Which they could have the tendency to
especially
do
in the microwave.
Exactly. Okay. So the title of this video, true intuitive eating. So here's something that I want to talk about that happened yesterday. I was shocked. You guys, I did something yesterday that I never, ever, ever do. And that's eat. I ate on a Saturday. What? Like, you guys.
I can't believe
I didn't either. I know. I had to come clean with you guys. But like, okay, so it's Carnival August. I'm working on eating and I'm working on intuitively eating. So yesterday we went for that walk in the morning.
Yes, we
took the recycling.
Yes, we did.
We went to go pick up some furniture from my mom's house. Big ups, Mom. Thanks. And then you remember when I got home, I was just like, I am tired. Like I just wanted to sink into the couch and not move and watch TV. I didn't have any energy. I was lethargic and like slightly depressed, and I was just like, I just don't want to sit and do anything, because my body feels so tired and heavy.
Overworked.
Yeah, and so then I was watching TV, and then like my stomach started to growl, and I was just like, I can't believe I'm hungry on a Saturday. That's stupid, like I'm just that's dumb, you know? So I like pushed it out of my mind. And then I kept watching TV. And then I was just thinking, I was just like, I just started to feel bad. Like I started to feel a little lightheaded or like have a twinge of a headache, and my stomach was still growling. And I was just like, you shut up, stomach. It's Saturday. You're not supposed to eat, you know? But then as I started thinking about it, that like, I'm intuitively eating, but really the way I only thought about that was I thought that intuitive eating would help me know when to stop eating. Like, okay, I'm eating intuitively. Oh, I'm listening to my body. I'm full. But why was I not listening to my body when it was clearly telling me that I'm hungry, you know? So I was just like, you know what? I'm going to eat. I'm going to listen to my body that is clearly growling and my head hurts and everything. I was like, I bet if I took my blood sugar right now, it'd be in the 60s or 70s. Like, I bet my body needs food. So instead of like forcing myself to just be like, no, it's Saturday, you're going to wait, you're going to subscribe to these arbitrary rules of fasting because you said you would, even though my body is clearly telling me that I should eat, I was like, I'm going to eat. And do you know what I ate? And do you know what I wanted to eat? Taco bowl. Taco tray. I had my ground beef and I had my sour cream and my pork rinds. Like, I just literally made a meal that I would have eaten on one of those other days. I was like, I am hungry. And then the first spoonful of ground beef that touched my mouth, I was like, yep, that was the right choice. I was just like, I feel great, you know? And so I was really proud of myself for like making the decision to eat on a day, like really listen to my body when it said it was time to eat instead of forcing my body. Yeah, you know, and you know, for not no reason, but just to hit like an arbitrary fasting goal. And you remember, I was talking to my mom about it, but like I was telling you guys, like fasting is not supposed to be torture. It's not supposed to be something that you dread. It's just like a choice that you're making to delay eating intentionally. But that shouldn't be too hard, you know? And I can go days without eating and it's not torture. So the fact that yesterday it was feeling like torture not eating, I was like, this is stupid. Like, clearly my body is my stomach is growling. I don't feel good. It sucks. It's torture thinking about not eating. Why don't I just eat? Like, I was realizing it's unhealthy to like force your body not to eat when it really is hungry, you know? So
I love how you just are so in tune with your body.
I mean, I'm trying. That was a weird thing for me.
Well, you told me that and I was just like, he's like, I don't feel like sluggish. And I was just like, well, we did do a lot this morning.
Yeah.
And
I let it go for like an hour. I was just like, oh, I'm hungry and I want to eat. And then I was just like, okay, well, I'll see if I'll move past it and see what's going to happen. And an hour later, I still didn't feel any better. And I was very food focused and I was going back and forth. And I was like, I should just eat. Because that's the thing. I knew when I was thinking I should just eat, I knew I wasn't going to go pop 5 Quest bars and, some ice cream. Like, I just truly wanted taco tray. I was just like, I just want food, which was also very encouraging for me too.
The switch over to carnivore has a lot to do with it as well.
Yeah. I mean, I guess so.
Your body was saying, this is awesome. Let's do more of this.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't know what it was, but it was good. And I was proud of myself for not being scared to eat, because you guys know, like, fasting and tracking, it can really lead to like neuroses and like an eating disorder when it comes to eating, because like, here's my problem. When I start to find success with something, I limit my beliefs into saying that's the only way I can find success, So when keto works, I'm like, the only way I can find success is with keto. That's probably not true. But even though that's what I believe, but now that I've found so much success with alternate day fasting, I start to think the only way I'm going to find success is if I alternate day fast. If I eat every day, I'll just go back to where I was, which is a crazy idea. Most everyone eats every day, so it's like, I was really proud of myself for not being afraid to do what my body needed for the sake of fear of weight gain, And
that's when you told me, you were like, I feel like I'm going to eat today. I was like, Well, you got to do what your body tells you to do.
Yes. So
like, don't you fight that feeling.
I can't fight this feeling anymore.
That's not good.
Dr. Y said, went to Target yesterday and bought unflavored Isopure high-key mini chocolate chip cookies and Lily's chocolate salted caramel bacon chips. That is a win at Target. I didn't know they had all that stuff. Was it a super Target or was it like a regular Target that had a grocery section? Saoirse says, I eat what my body says to. I mean, that was honestly, that sounds very practical, but that was a new sensation for me. Like, I normally eat when my mind tells me to. Like, I compulsively eat when my mind wants something. There was a war
going on yesterday.
Yes, like
inside of her.
Yes, there was. Dana said, after your August challenge, do you think you may struggle going back to alternate day fasting? No, I don't even think I'll go back to going back to alternate day fasting like after this weekend. Like, I'm not saying just because I ate yesterday doesn't mean that I'm going to no longer alternate day fast.
Not falling off the way.
Like, I'm going to eat today because today is Sunday and it's an eating day, but Monday is a fasting day. I plan to fast tomorrow, and if I get to tomorrow and I feel the same way, then I'll eat again. But if I feel good going back through my fasting, that's what I plan to do. Yes. But at the same time, I think
you can adjust accordingly.
I can adjust accordingly because I'm listening to my body. And I alternate day fasted all last week and with doing intuitive carnivore, and I was just fine. So it's not about, it's about taking it day by day, but it's about knowing what you set out to do in the beginning of the day, but then reassessing if it gets to a point where you're like, this doesn't feel natural.
With yourself.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it's about, reassessing. But there are plenty of times where I'm just like, oh, I'd like a cheese snack or something. I'm just like, nah, girl, you're fine. And so that's the difference between like,
you're searching through the cabinet.
Yeah, like looking. A random craving versus like, I don't feel good. Like, I feel lethargic and sad.
Just need
why am I not eating? Yeah,
more nutrients.
Exactly. I actually need nourishment. So yes, I plan on, like I said, continuing to alternate day fast. It was just, for some reason yesterday, my body wanted more food. So that's what I gave it.
I agree completely.
Joyce said that is what carnivore is all about. You only eat when you're hungry. Exactly. Which learning to listen to your hunger cues is a crazy thing.
Yeah, that's so true.
Saoirse says, I have times that I fast, not because I planned it, because my body just isn't hungry. Yeah, and that's how it normally is on my alternate days, but just yesterday, for some reason, it was nuts. Krista said, yes, listen to your body. I know, right? What a crazy thing. JJ said, are you feeling bloated with all the meat? So I'm not feeling bloated, but I have not had any bathroom times. So I was just like, there's definitely some.
Taking the enzymes?
No, I'm not taking the enzymes. I could take some of the enzymes, but the enzymes are just about, in my opinion, how you feel. If I felt
they create a digestive system that breaks down stuff better.
I mean, they do, but at that point, I could take them every day. I mean,
you should probably like one a day, like a one a day.
I don't know. I could look into it. I could take one.
Just ain't nothing happening yet.
But I mean, not in a bad way. Like, it's just like, oh, it'll happen in the next couple of days. It's not like, oh my God, I feel so stuffed up. I need this stuff to move because I feel uncomfortable.
No bloating.
Yeah, no, exactly. I don't even feel bloated, but I just I know that I haven't gone to the bathroom. So.
When we did carnivore, I took one a day.
Yes. Gigi said, good for you listening to your body and do what was needed for you. I know, right? I was really proud of myself. I was like, wow, that's a big deal.
I was too. Especially when you're not giving yourself a guilt trip or nothing about it.
Exactly. That's the biggest thing. Felicia said, I've been doing the same thing, listening to my body and pushing those destructive thoughts that I can't eat out. Exactly. That's why I had to like struggle back and forth. It was like, oh, you shouldn't eat. You're going to gain weight and then it's all going to be for nothing.
Well, that's the thing is you don't want to go to war with yourself because in the end, nothing will be left.
Exactly.
You want to negotiate sides. You need to negotiate this. You need to do it diplomatically, where we both understand.
Shelley said, did you do well with long daily fasts with OMAD? Yes, I did. And, I've really been thinking the reason I like alternate day fasting is because it gives me the ability to eat more food on my fasting days than or on my eating days, just because, the similar, the 1,500, 1,600 calories a day that I think that I need to eat in order to lose weight just wasn't satisfying. Where it's like, oh, if I can eat like 2,500 calories a day, every other day, that works better for me. But now if I can eat carnivore and eat 3,500 calories every other day, I mean, that's best case scenario.
That sounds amazing.
It's normally, yesterday I would say was an exception. Like I normally do fine fasting. I've been doing fine fasting for months and months, but it was the fact that I allowed myself to have the exception, and I stayed on track because just because I decided to eat, I was just like, I'm still going to eat carnivore foods though. I'm not going to just be like, oh, I just want anything. So I was like, I made it a point to stay on plan.
Nice. So. I love that.
Yes. Kelly said, good morning, WAC fam, better late than never. You're right. Glad you're here, Kelly. D said, I hear it's common not to have a lot of bowel movements with carnivore. Well, good. See, I'm there. So, yeah. Sersha said,
you don't feel bad.
Exactly, which is weird. Yeah. Sersha says, no veggies, but I will switch back to keto when my body says it wants veggies. Yeah. I mean, I plan on having vegetables, at the, in September or something. I'm actually going to see how long I can go carnivore. Mm-hmm. It really hasn't been as bad as I thought. And not that I thought it was going to be bad. It's just, in the beginning, all you can do is compare carnivore to keto, yes. Which is when you're thinking, it's the same mindset of thinking of all the things you're missing. I can't have my vegetables. I can't have my nuts. I can't have my this and this. But then once you get a little further into it, you start to think about all the things you can have. And you realize you don't need those things. Yeah, they're good, but you don't need them. Exactly. That's why I think a lot of people struggle starting keto because they compare keto to the standard American diet, where it's just like, I can't have my bread. I can't have my pasta. I can't have my sweets. And it's just like, instead of looking at what you can have on keto, and then B, as you get further and further into it, you're like, oh, I don't even really need pasta. Like you just get further away. It becomes the more distant memory. Mm-hmm. So, I'm actually feeling really satisfied with the carnivore, the intuitive carnivore that I am eating right now. But once again, that's because, like I said, it's about 3,300 calories, every day I eat,
really
which is a lot. Yeah. So also, but however, if I find that I haven't lost any weight at the end of the month, I'm also going to reassess because that is one of my goals as well, is weight loss. So, feeling good about the amount of food that I'm eating and feeling good about what I'm eating is important. But then I have I can achieve both of those at the same time is what I'm saying. I don't have to sacrifice weight loss so that I can feel good about what I'm eating. And I don't have to, sacrifice feeling good what I'm eating for weight loss. So it's all about finding that medium. So if this month, if this month I find that I'm not losing weight, then I'll have to reassess. But as of right now, I feel really good.
That's beautiful. I love that.
Dana says, if you guys watch Nicole Burgess make her homemade granola bars, I made them yesterday and they're a game changer. My new breakfast, oh my gosh, with my coffee on my eating days. That sounds delicious. I honestly can't keep granola in the house. It's one of those things where I have to eat all of it. So it is
candy bowl alert.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really keep granola in the house. Yes.
You would just grab it and run it in the closet.
Yeah, and just eat all of it because it's so good. Yeah, well, yeah, because I've eaten all the granola. No, exactly. That's pretty much exactly what it is.
So silly. That's how
Felicia said, cook with more oils and fats. It solves the number 2 issue for me. Yeah, I do. I do need to add a fair amount of fat to
What's that?
not having lots of number 2s.
Okay.
Just cook with more oils and fats, and it helps stuff move instead of just the pure protein.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I definitely am going to have to add some fats
butter
and oil. Then to the meats that I'm eating, because a lot of my meats this week are very just protein heavy.
That's what you can
There's a good amount of fat, but I still got to add some more.
What you could do is just butter warm up the burgers. Just put a little tab of butter in the skillet. Let the burgers just flip them every 30 seconds. Let them come up to temp. Bam. Fat burger.
Fat burger. Juicy, delicious fat burger. That sounds great. Stacy says keto reboot starting on the 16th for me after celebrating my 20-year wedding anniversary.
Yay.
Happy anniversary, Stacy. That is amazing. Job. Oh, Mom said out walking this morning. Happy Sunday, y'all. We saw that you parked your car in our driveway, and I was like, is she going to come into the live? I don't know what's going on.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, she just sat out walking. Good for you, Mom.
All right.
Good for you. Yeah, exactly.
I'm pretty sure we'll find out about it on the Nike app.
Exactly. She'll post it on Facebook. So Dr. Watt said, OMAD/multiple meat options in eggs cooked in different styles is my go-to doing carnivore. That is literally pretty much what I'm doing too. Yeah, definitely multiple meat options. And then right now I've really just been loving scrambled eggs. I was like, maybe I should fry up an egg, one of these days. But I'm just like, I actually just been loving the scrambled eggs and butter. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do.
Don't work that meal.
It's been, okay, Aaliyah.
What? What are you talking about?
But yes, so that kind of, so that kind of made me think like, yeah, I could do carnivore if it's like that, like
have multiple or like a smorgasbord.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I could pick one hot dog, 2 hamburgers, a couple pieces of chicken, and I got some salmon in there,
some bacon,
and then some eggs if I want.
Cheese and everything.
Oh, you just keep naming stuff that I keep forgetting. Yes. So, I'm really trying to see if I can limit my sweets to like one Sunday, like after Carnival.
Once a week?
No, like 1 or 2 Sundays a month, like every other Sunday.
Just for sweets?
Yes. No, just for like to go keto instead of carnivore.
Oh, okay, so you can include the whole keto menu there.
Yes. Okay. Just one or 2 days a month. Like, for instance, I wouldn't mind being carnivore every other day, but one Sunday, because I'm going back to them smash the crates. I'm not living in a world where I don't smash the keto crates, So that would clearly be a keto Sunday, not a carnivore Sunday.
That makes sense.
And then maybe a couple weeks later, if we do a date night or something, or if I just want to have an ice cream. Remember, I haven't had ice cream in so long.
I know.
So maybe like alternating every other weekend with like having a sweet treat or something, but keeping the majority of my diet carnivore and just meats and eggs. Yeah. So I'm thinking about that like after August, but right now August is just like, get that out of my head because that's not what's happening. Yeah, it's already done. Right, so Shelly said, I posted that granola bar recipe on the WAC Facebook page. Oh, I saw that. I was like, nope. When I saw that sheet pan of granola bars, I was like, I can't do that. Like, I can't. Those would all be gone in one. Like as I'm making them,
like I might not make the pan.
Yeah, exactly. Like it would just be granola that I am eating with a spoon.
And then you'd be in the closet, crying in the corner.
Exactly. Just be like, I knew I couldn't make this. Yeah, it's kind of like that Suntella. When it was just like, I got to eat this to get rid of it because I can't keep this in the house.
Want some.
I know. I'm gonna get you some.
It's all gone.
I'm gonna get you some.
It was really good though.
It was really, really good, but I cannot have that in the house. So Saoirse said, I was still having soda cravings, but I have found a way to have soda. Brought some Soda Stream, no sweetener, and it's great. No, I need sweetener. I can't drink just soda water. I can't just drink like bubbling water. It has to be sweet. So yeah,
I mean, it just manipulates your mind into thinking.
No, because it's so bitter. To me, just regular soda water is bitter and nasty, and I can't do it. So yeah,
I thought it makes it like a pop, soda pop.
Yeah, but it's like iced tea.
I've never had it.
Like, have you had sweet tea and iced tea? It's the same thing, but with no sweetener. Like, so it's just carbonated water.
Oh,
like, no, I can't do that. It's like the LaCroix and stuff in there. Okay. Those are, I cannot drink those.
The commercial never makes it seem that way. Commercial makes it like.
Well, and no, the Soda Stream, like, there are mixes with sweetener already in it to where you can make soda, but you can also make the ones without the sweetener. I can't do that. No.
I saw the commercials and I was really interested.
I used to have a Soda Stream, but my mom bought it for me for like Christmas one year, and I was like, you know what? I'm never going to use this, so we can take it back. So
there we go.
Yes. Let's see. Oh man, who said don't forget to wash your hands, Autumn? Thank you for just telling me that. Like, that's just, I always need to know that.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Scrolling down to the comments. Keto Dennis says, I bought salmon. I'm scared to cook it because I don't know how. Now, here's where I could come in. Here's where I come in handy, okay? If it has like bones and skin, disregard because I don't know how that works. I bought boneless, skinless salmon fillets. If it has skin, you could probably cook it the same way.
Skin's amazing.
Yes, exactly. But bones, I don't mess with them. Well, but here's all you have to do. I just sprinkle, like put them in a little glass dish. Well, if they're frozen, you got to thaw them out, and then you also have to dry them out too. And even if they come, like if they're not frozen or they're fresh, like put some paper towels and dry the liquid out of them. That's at least what I think. And then I think we're not going to be able to pause it, sweetheart, because like we're an hour behind, but that's okay. So then just put some olive oil in a dish, and then I put all of my salmons in there. Then you just sprinkle it with salt and pepper, and then cover it with more olive oil. And then you just I just rub them things and make sure they're all coated in olive oil. Talking about
your salmon?
Yeah. And then I just let them sit there for like a second, basically while the pan heats up. Yeah. You just let them sit there, and then all you gotta do is just lay the, and then I don't touch it for 5 minutes.
I was just gonna say it in this word.
I don't touch it. So this is where your personal preference comes in. I like to let mine sit for 5 minutes, so that there's like a really thick crust on the outside of it. It's almost like salmon jerky. Like it is very crunchy. Yeah. Oh, so good. So I let it sit there for 5 minutes, and then I flip it over and I let it sit for 4 minutes, and then it's cooked all the way through, and it has the awesome crust on the outside. And then that's literally all, like salt, pepper, olive oil. And then you just set them on a pan.
Bing, bing, bing. Sounds perfect to me.
Kelly says, but you can use your skinny syrup in them. Yes, I could. But if that's the same point, then I feel like I might as well just buy Sprite Zero at that point. Like if I'm putting a sweetener, the Soda Stream.
Oh, yeah.
But if I'm using sucralose or another type of sweetener in my Soda Stream, I feel like I should just tell me why that's not the case and why one is better than the other. And I will definitely be opening to listen to that. So, Saoirse says, I love it, Autumn. My son says I'm crazy. Yeah, I mean, I tried to because everyone's like, I'm just having a LaCroix, and I bought some, and I'm like, this is bitter and disgusting. Like, this is not an enjoyable beverage experience at all. Oh, well, we got some in there. Oh, you can try them. Okay. I mean, I don't know, but see, that's what I'm just saying. Like, why would you want a bitter, like, flavorless, fizzy water for the sake of it being fizzy?
Definitely. That's how I feel. Do the advertising.
I know, right? Yes.
So how do you really feel?
JJ said salmon jerky is good. I got some at Trader Joe's. Yeah, I mean, it was really good.
Wow, jerky.
Kelly said it might be cheaper in the long run. Now that is actually a very good point.
What's that? Getting Soda Stream?
Like a Soda Stream instead of buying the individual cans. I'm also, you know what I should honestly do, which I was going to say it's not really a good idea. I was like, but what would be cheaper is if 2 liters of Sprite Zero instead of just buying them in a can, because like price per ounce is probably a lot less, but it's like I like being able to have the individual servings. So I'm like, the can is done. I don't need to be like glug. Like I can drink a 28 ounce of Sprite Zero. That's not what I want. So
it's like self-limiting.
Yeah, exactly. The can contains the can contains the serving.
Yes, shall we say?
Dee said, yes, LaCroix's the worst, and so is White Claw. I don't like any of those things. I know for a fact.
I'm not really a big fan of seltzer, just seltzer water. Like, is that what? Because I've had a White Claw before, and those are really disgusting.
That's exactly what it is.
Is that what a LaCroix is?
Yes. Yeah.
You just add some alcohol to that thing, put a little vodka in there.
And a little sweetener.
Just make it worth a while.
That's all I'm saying. And a little sweetener. So
it needs to just go all the way. So quit playing the fence.
Yes. Okay, give me my okay. I'm gonna erase
the whole week?
Yeah, I'm gonna erase the whole week. Yeah, I'm gonna erase the whole week. No. You'll be okay.
Okay. I'm good. Oh, it's a completely blank board.
I know, right?
Mean, the sky's the limit.
Exactly. It's like just like our potential. Exactly. The possibilities. So, okay. So yesterday here, I will say that I weighed 170.8 yesterday, just so we have a frame of reference. Well, it's on the whiteboard, and also just erased it. I mean, it was just right there a second ago.
You must not know.
Okay. So, goldfish memory over here. So, talking about eating yesterday and, carnivore and not number twoing and stuff like that, I did kind of have an inkling that I would have a gain. And I was right. I stepped on the scale today. It was 177.0. So that is a gain of 1.2. Was it 185.0? Yeah, it was a gain of 1.2. And like, I'm okay with that because I know that I did not overeat yesterday. I know that this is just food weight and all that stuff. Once it moves through, I know that this is just food weight and all that stuff. Once it moves through my system, I'll be okay. And I know that I did the right thing eating yesterday. Like, I'm proud of myself for being like, oh, I know I shouldn't have eaten because then I gained weight. You know, like that's not the point of this. Thank you. What is that? Is that T-Pain and Bow Wow? Wow. Whoa. That was a yes. But you know, I know that eating was the right thing to do. And like, this is what happens sometimes. Sometimes your weight goes up. That's just life, man. Like, it's okay. So I am, you know, my plan is to go back to, oh gosh, you guys, that's what I meant to ask you. We're doing keto date night, but I do not have a subject at all. Does anybody have anything we should talk about at keto date night tonight? Sorry. But so I do plan on eating today. We are having keto date night. So I am, you know, like, I'm going to eat today and see what happens. Like, you can't be scared of food. Okay. Like, that's all I'm saying.
That's also true.
You know, and you can't be scared of your weight going up, especially if you feel good, you feel like you look good. I mean, these are all just numbers here, you know? So that is.
Only once your hair comes down.
Yes.
Once you feel like you really feel good.
Oh my gosh. Well, my hair's okay. So, I mean, but yes, I'm about to put on some makeup and some lashes. We're going to have a date night, and I'm going to have salmon.
Salmon?
Yeah. And a steak.
I was going to say, there's a big part you live in.
And a special surprise that we won't talk about.
What's that?
Well, gosh, I'll tell you guys because we're family, but he's making shrimps.
I was going to say, you're not going to eat them anyway.
I know, but I'm going to try one or two of them.
Oh, really? That's the tease, right?
Yes, there. That was the surprise.
Not the making of the shrimp.
Oh,
you eating it.
I'm going to try a couple of them. I only commit to try one of them.
Well, I'm going to make shrimp kebabs, and we're going to make grilled steak, shrimp kebabs, and salmon.
And then I have salmon, yes.
And apparently she's going to try a shrimp tonight.
Yeah, I'm going to try a shrimp.
Well, I'm definitely going to make that perfect then.
Felicia said we had a soda stream, but we drink so much seltzer, we spent more money on the CO2 tanks than just buying the That's pretty funny. Dee says there's a store brand flavor seltzer here that I love, but the prices keep going up and we're hooked on Zevia already, which is expensive. I know, right? That's why I had to abandon Zevia and was like, I'll just drink Diet Pepsi. You know, the sweetener's not as good, but drink them. I know, right? So yeah, it's so good. Let me see. Tanya said, oh yeah. I get my LaCroix or my seltzer water at Costco. It was actually very equitable for the amount. Yeah, economical for the amount that you got.
Yeah. Sodas there at Costco. You even get your Diet Pepsi.
Yes, but if they had Sprite Zero, I would get them there too.
That's true.
Lynette said, Autumn black card revoked. You don't eat scrimp. You're right. I don't. I hate scrimp.
She hates
I hate scrimp.
So many good foods.
I hate seafood. I hate all seafood and shrimp included. Like no apologies.
Only salmon and like whitefish.
And whitefish. Yeah. And crab.
Yes. Well, wait, what? Oh, the crab cake. Okay.
Crab in the form of a cake.
You did not touch those legs.
No, I ain't touching no crustacean. No, I'm not touching the exoskeleton of any animal. No.
He said, give me that leg.
Shelly said, I tried the pink grapefruit Zip-Fizz yesterday. I love it. Good thing I have a giant box. Yeah, I saw what you ordered that box. I'm glad you like it, but damn.
Talk about a chance.
I know, right? Yeah, Searcher says, but you eat salmon? Oh, yeah. Salmon is such a different taste and texture than other seafood.
Like, oh, yeah. No, she's unique. Her taste buds are extremely unique.
Like, I don't like shrimp. I don't like scallops. I don't like mussels. I don't like calamari. I don't like. It's just all gummy to me, you guys.
Whether it's fried or not, she just don't like it. I just
don't like it. JJ said, have you actually tried shrimp?
I will eat all of those things she don't like.
Okay, so I can tell you this. I have not tried big actual shrimp in a very long time, which is why I am committing to try some tonight. I used to love popcorn shrimp, like from Long John Silver's back when I was in college, because it was money, it's just a little pellet with breading. But like, I can't tell you the last time I actually tried a regular shrimp. But I'm gonna try it tonight, though.
I'll slice it up. I'm gonna grill it with a lot of butter and garlic.
So yeah, I'm excited about that. Rashana said Autumn and Treva both have their cards revoked. You're a hater, Rashana. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Dr. West says, I'm here for all the seafood. Oh my goodness. So no, I can't do it.
She's like me with the air fryer steak.
I can't do it.
She's like, what now?
Steak ain't on the skillet or the grill. Y'all a little too new age for me. Yes.
Air fry some onion rings.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, but we're gonna get off here because I got some meetings today, and then you got to go help your cousin move. Oh my god, it is. I know, right? It is it's a long work day ahead in many respects, but it's gonna be fun. So I'm looking forward to it. Oh. It's gonna be fun for me.
I haven't moved any. I'm moving my nephew into college.
I know. Can you believe they're just opening up college? Like it's an old, regular old.
Well, luckily he's moving in like 2 weeks before it's an official.
It is.
I'm thankful for that. Like 3 people there.
Yeah, still got that mask on.
But they're doing it. So I said I'd help them. So I gotta do. Luckily it's college. So I'm like, you don't really have furniture. You just there's no furniture. I'm not moving.
Yeah, he's moving them into a dorm, so it has to be like boxes.
Like, please be like just one row shirts and like a television.
I know, right?
Maybe a VCR.
No, not a VCR. No. Okay, everybody. Have a good day. We will talk to you tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Oh, my God.